A problem with video calls is that you are unsure where you need to look. Do you look at the person on screen, which is great for you, but all they can see is you looking downwards? Or do you look directly into your webcam, which can be quite uncomfortable as you're looking at an object rather than a person? This is where the Meca Webcam could be the solution.
Rather than the camera being built into the unit, it is attached by a flexible pull cable, and this can be attached directly onto your screen and onto the person you are on a call with, and this makes it look as though you are looking directly at them. Once you're finished, then you can retract the cable back into the head of the unit. There are a few ways to attach the camera to your screen. It does have an inbuilt magnet which allows it to attach to the frame of our screen, so it can be used like a regular webcam. There's an additional magnet which is stored into the side of the unit. Hold this onto the back of the screen, move the camera into roughly the same position on the front of the screen, and this will hold it in place. If you find that your screen is too thick for this to work, then you do have some sticky pads in the kit which you stick onto the back of the camera itself and push it onto the screen to hold it in place. This method worked fine, but a lot of the time the pad got stuck onto the screen and needed peeling off. The head uses a clamping system to attach it to your screen, with a touch panel front to enable the microphone and to turn on the inbuilt light, which has 3 different temperature settings. We did find it a little temperamental with getting the light on, with us having to find the sweet spot for it to activate. This can also be folded backwards when not in use. Using a small external ring light on us, and the quality isn't too bad. We are quite clear, but with some softness on the edges. There is noticeable pixelation in the background, but once you're in a call and your frame is shrunken down, then this will be a lot less noticeable. Having natural light coming in through the window, and we can be seen, but it is a little dark. The movement looks as though we are getting the full 30 frames per second, and when we switched on the inbuilt light, this did help a little, and it did bring a slightly better overall image. This can be used in a dark environment, but with all webcams you will want additional lighting to get the best results, as you can expect more noise and pixelation to the image. The inbuilt light will help you out if you are in a dark room, but it is better to have an external lighting setup. You will need to be at least 8 inches away for things to be in focus, and if you do come any closer, then you can expect the image to become blurry. Removing our green screen in OBS, and this produced a good looking image, and we didn't need to change any of the settings to fine tune the green screen removal. The automatic exposure performs pretty well on this. We are slightly overexposed, but not by much, and you can manually configure this in OBS to improve it, but the automatic settings weren't bad. The automatic settings for the white balance was the best that we could get. We did attempt to manually configure it, but the image was either too warm or too cold, so we just used the auto settings for the best result. This is the microphone test using the Meca Webcam. This is the kind of audio you can expect from the inbuilt microphone. It's great being able to video call in a more natural way, and the cable doesn't obscure your view too much, but it will take some getting used to begin with. But if you have multiple people in the call, then the best method would be to put the camera on the centre of your screen, rather than keep moving it round to put it on the face of whoever's speaking. It is now available to buy, or you can still pledge towards the campaign, and there is a link in the description below if you fancy checking it out.